Hello, welcome back to the weekly announcement for Digital Earth, GeoG 149 and 150 for West Virginia University. This time I am coming to you from the Evansdale campus by Allen Hall at WVU. So first off, recapping the past week, you have been looking at the first part of spatial analysis. This first part of spatial analysis, looking at spatial summaries, things like the centroid of a polygon, and how things like the map projection can actually change where the centroid is, and the different versions of centroids, like the regular plain old centroid, but also a weighted center to account for things like population or other values of the data. Coming up, and the other thing we've looked at in this module is map overlay. Map overlay, looking at putting two things or more together, and especially in the raster setting, we have four different approaches to that combination. Especially if we have conditions that resolve to true or false, we can say if two things are both true, that would be and. If one or the other is true, or both, that is or. If one is true but the other is false, that would be XOR. So only one is true is XOR. Or would mean if we also allow for both to be true in OR, but not in XOR. And the last is not, to say the opposite of something. So not is pretty straightforward there. So those are the four different strategies or combination approaches for map overlay. Coming up next week, we'll be looking at another approach to spatial analysis, that being the contribution of statistics to geographic information science, and introducing the statistical approach to spatial analysis. That will be spatial analysis part 2. For the deadlines coming up, we have the module for spatial analysis part 1 coming up on Friday, October 2nd. We also have Lab 4 on cartography due the same day, Friday, October 2nd. I've been getting some good questions about that lab, so if you have more questions, I'm happy to answer them. Also, as people are still encountering technological problems, especially if they are new problems, please let me know. Feel free to reach out, and I can either try to troubleshoot or adjust deadlines so that you are not penalized for a computer crashing, for example. So those are the deadlines, and we'll also have the not just the discussion board, but also the responses to other people's discussion board posts the following Tuesdays. And that's the Tuesday the 5th, after October 2nd's deadline for spatial analysis part 1, spatial analysis part 2 due Friday, October 9th. And lastly, in terms of announcements, not a whole lot, but just in my other class, there is an exam coming up this coming Friday, the 2nd of October. That means I will be having an extra set of office hours, which will be available to both or all classes tomorrow, Thursday, October 1st, at the usual time, 12:30 to 2. So, as always, if you have questions, please feel free to contact me. I hope you are enjoying this transition to fall and cooler weather, and we'll see you at the next video. Bye.